lecture series of mobile computing and wireless communication. I am your instructor, Ms. Alpa Rupala. So today we are going to learn about mobile IP. So topics to be discussed today is how mobile IP works, then after discovery process of mobile IP, registration process of mobile IP and tunneling process of mobile IP. So we can say that what is mobile IP? Ultimately, nowadays we all know that we are transferring the data according to the TCP/IP model. The TCP/IP model is Transmission Control Protocol and Internet Protocol model. Okay. So basically, whenever we are transferring the data from the one device to another device, at that time, what we require TCP port number and IP address of receiver and TCP port number and IP address of sender. Okay, we require TCP and IP, TCP port number and IP address of sender and receiver both. These four parameters we must have. But if we want to communicate to the fixed attachment point device, likewise any desktop device, at that time IP address of receiver will be static. But what if we want to send data to any mobile device? At that time, the IP address will be changed according to the point of connection. Likewise, if I am using the mobile phone which is connected to the Wi-Fi and I am connected to the Wi-Fi according to the access point. So whenever my access point will change, my IP address will also change. So suppose someone wants to send me data. Okay, so my point of attachment is changing. So the data cannot be reached to me because I need four particular parameters for successful transmission. So this fundamental is known as mobile IP. We can have our IP which is mobile. So this is the problem, but solution is also the mobile IP. How? Now we are having two type of addresses. According to the mobile IP fundamental, we are having two type of addresses. The one is home address and the second is care of address. Now what is home address? The first point of attachment or your home network IP address is what? Home address. And any another XYZ IP connection address will be known as care of address. So in this particular diagram, we are discussing about one fundamental in which one mobile node A, you can see that there is a home network of mobile node A and there is a foreign network of mobile node A. Okay, so we can see that our home node, that is mobile node A, is roaming to any another foreign network. So this particular mobile node will have the mobile IP. And one server X wants to send data to that mobile node A. Server X wants to send data to the mobile node A. At that time, what will be the situation? So the home address, okay, the home address will be of the home network of mobile node A. Okay, will be of the home network of mobile node A. So ultimately what we want, the data which server X wants to send to mobile or node A will be directly transferred to the home agent. Now home agent will check in the routing table that our mobile node is in the home network or is in the another foreign network. If it is in the home network, then data will be directly transferred to the mobile node A. But if it is in the foreign network, then the data will be sent according to the tunneling process. Now what is tunneling process we will discuss. And then after the data is sent to the foreign agent according to the care of address identification. And that foreign agent will send now data to the mobile node A. This is the process of mobile IP in which all the data from the server will be received to the home agent. If the node is in the home network, then it will directly transfer the data. But if it is in the foreign network, then it will process the tunneling process and according to that transfer the data. Now in this whole mobile IP connection, we are having three basic steps or three important processes. The first process is discovery process, second process is registration process, and third process is tunneling process. Now the first process, if we are talking about the discovery process, now how the agent is nothing but home agent or foreign agent. The agent is nothing but what? Router. Every router will have the routing table to identify the node in that particular network. Okay, and to identify the nearby neighbor also. So each and every router, now this router is sending one advertisement message in a periodic time, and that message will be received to the devices in the network area. Okay, whatever the network area is, in that network area, the devices will find the one special kind of message, okay, advertisement message, and that message will be received. The router will receive the response of that network advertisement message according to the network address, like IP address. Each and every device will send the IP address to the router. Okay, so now by that IP address prefix, the router will identify that this particular node is home node or foreign node. Okay, if it is a home node, then it is okay, but if it is a foreign node, now the second step is that is registration. As soon as the router will identify that there is any foreign node in the network, it will register the foreign node, give the foreign node care of address, and that care of address will be registered to the home agent of that particular node. Okay, care of address will be registered to the home agent of that particular node. So second process, this process is known as the registration process. Okay, the registration process is having one mid process which is known as the authentication. Okay, so XYZ node cannot register directly to the any of the home agent. It will have one digital signature. That signature will be generated by the MD algorithm, and that algorithm will generate the digital signature, and that signature with the care of address detail will be sent to the home network. Now home agent will receive care of address and digital signature. Already the digital signature will be stored in the home agent. Now there will be the comparison of both the digital signature. If the comparison is successful, then and then only in the routing table, the care of address of that particular node will be registered. Okay, so this is the second process known as the registration process. First process is discovery, second is registration. Now the third process is tunneling process. That means server X is sending data to the home agent. Now home agent will send data to the foreign agent. Obvious, we know that whenever any of the data will be received by the home agent, first of all it will check the routing table. If the routing table is having the care of address, that means the node is not in a home network, it is in a foreign network. So whatever data is already collected from the server X, all the data will be clubbed into the another packet, will be given another IP address, and that data, now home agent will be the sender and the foreign agent will be the receiver. According to it, the data will be sent. Now it is the responsibility of the foreign agent to receive the packet, discard the header, and then after give the packet to the mobile node A. This whole process is tunneling process. So in mobile IP we have discussed discovery, registration and tunneling. So we can see that we are having the discovery process. In discovery process we discussed that advertisement message will be there, that will be given the answer. Next, registration process. The important sub process is authentication. Okay, in which we are having the HMAC MD5 algorithm. According to that algorithm, we are generating the digital signature. Okay, now the next is tunneling process. In tunneling process, we can see that correspondence node. Okay, it is having the payload, whatever data it wants to send. In header, the source is server X. Okay, and the destination is home agent IP address. Okay, or home address. The data will be given to the home agent according to identification in routing table. There will be cat of address. Okay, now whole data will be combined and the header, next header will be added. That header will be, now source will be home agent address and destination will be care of address. Now data will be transferred from the home agent to the foreign agent. Foreign agent will identify that this packet is encapsulated packet, IP within IP packet. According to it, this data, this particular IP address will be discarded and original data will be sent to the mobile node A. Now, how any any node will identify that this is the IP within IP. Any router will identify that this is the IP within IP packet. Okay, so if the protocol value in the header, okay, if the protocol value, which is the protocol, is equals to 4, if the protocol value is equals to 4, then the packet is IP within IP packet and the foreign agent must need to discard it before sending the data to the mobile node. So this is the whole process of mobile IP. Okay, mobile IP, discovery, registration and tunneling. Thank you. We will meet in our next lecture.